All right, now let me see you move if you can. All right, let's see you move. It's shark time. Here we go, everybody. All right. Oh, very nice, everybody. Awesome. Very nice. Okay. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mike Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, I'm going to ask if you guys can stay in that audience section unless you're invited up on the stage. That'd be fantastic. Let's see. So, and yeah, that would be great. Now, also, you're going to stay in that audience section right there. Also, if you cannot send me any text messages during the performance, that would be very helpful because, listen, when you're up here and you're performing and all of a sudden you get this big wall of text in front of you, it can be really distracting. It can really throw you off. So you want to hold those off until the end. And again, don't come up here unless you're invited to do so. What's the other thing? Oh, yeah. Now, quick question. I've hosted about over 350 events in Altspace. And in that time, the question I get asked the most is, why are we here? We get asked it so much, it's something we joke about. It's a reasonable question because a lot of people don't ask, don't read the event description and they'll come in wondering what it's all about. We have a good time with it, but I thought it'd be cool to turn that question around and ask the audience, why are we here? Now, some of you have been here before. Does anybody know the answer? What was that, Morgan?
Feed a shark.
That's right. So when I ask, why are we here? That's what I want to hear back. To hear? No. To feed a shark. Like all right, that's the right answer. So why are we here? Let's hear it.
To feed a shark.
That's awesome. All right, cool. Very good. Yes, that is why we're here. All right, now you are going to notice at the top of your menu wheel is a microphone icon. All right, now temporarily we're going to turn that to red. Now this means if somebody comes in your background and says, "Hey, are you still here?" Feel free to answer them. We're not going to hear that. And if the background you maybe have a barking dogfish, you're not going to face social ruin in a campfire by becoming known as the avatar that suddenly started barking during a shark time, right? Now, the way this is going to work today is because listen, I do about between 8 and 10 events a week in Altspace, and nobody's ever asked me, Michael Forrest, what drives you? Why do you work so hard in Altspace? And you know what the reason is? All right, I'm faced with the sad responsibility. All right, this unfortunate fact that my friends have to eat. All right, now it's required. So I've been looking for a way to feed my friends, and and one day I heard an admin tell me, says, Altspace users would do anything for a kid. And I said, anything? Really? All right. So what I did was I set out to learn Unity. I set out to wrestle with the Unity uploader. I wrestled with graphic modeling programs, and I built a year's supply of kits to give away as prizes. Now, while we're in rehearsal, this isn't our actual event yet. We're still developing it, and you guys are going to help us with that. All right. So a lot can and will go wrong. Hopefully, we'll have some fun with it. But if things work out, for today, we're giving away this Ravenhall mug. All right. And if you win today, you'll be able to get one of these to use to build in your worlds, your event spaces, your kits. You put together and, all your world building in Altspace. You'll be able to build with this mug. You can, sit around with your friends, make it interactable, make like you're drinking coffee. It doesn't have to be this big. This is just so you guys can see it. You can do it mug size. Maybe you can make it even bigger. Maybe make a hot tub out of it or something like that. All right. But, now that you guys, hopefully some of you want this mug, right? And if you guys are wanting this mug, right, what you're going to do is you're going to help me feed my friends. Would anybody like to meet my friends? Show me some emojis. Put your hands up, right, if you guys want to meet my friends. Anybody want to meet my friends? All right, cool. Let's bring them out. We've got Melvin, Buster, and Fang. These are my friends, and they need to eat, and they are really excited to meet some of you today. All right, and you guys are going to help me feed them. All right, so help me save the earth. We're here for a noble purpose, people. We're gonna save the earth. We're gonna feed a shark. All right, now how we're gonna do this is, if you haven't already done so, please check in with Sharky, my co-host. You may have to come down to the railing a little bit to see him, but if you point at his head, your target's going to spin on him, and if you squeeze and release that trigger one time, what's going to happen is a dialog box will open up, and you can put in your Altspace username, not your display name, but the name you use to log into Altspace. Now, once you do that, right, what you're going to notice is on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. Now, to become one of our contestants, once you're in our system, you have to check in with Sharky first. If you don't, something bad's going to happen, and don't say you weren't warned, okay? All right, you've been warned. So if you press that raise hand button on your lower right, once you press that, your raise hand will turn blue, all right? You do not want to press that again because it'll take you out of our system. You just want to keep that, hand raised, pressed. All right. And when you get up here, please don't mute yourself because we're going to do this whole back and forth of, please open your microphone and raise your hand again and all that stuff. So just keep your microphone open if you get called up. And again, only the people I invite up to the stage come up. That'll help out an awful lot. All right, let's see. Ooh, we got some contestants already. Let's see who do we have. All right, and I haven't addressed one important thing. Some of you may have noticed who've been here before. Suddenly we have this cake here. All right, we're going to be dealing with this at the end. All right, so this is for something special. All right, and we'll take a look at the end. But for now, we're just going to ignore that a little bit. All right, let's see what we have here. We have house party. I'm going to ask him to come up just a second. Let's get you on the megaphone there. We've also got Matt Kevla. And we also have flips for days. All right, so if you just accept that, and we're going to get that open there. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to extend some bridges here, right? And when the bridges come out, please wait for them to fully extend. Only people hold up and come up. Flips, when you come on up here and join us as soon as the bridge is out. Here we go. Come on up, Flips. All right, and let's see. We've also got Matt, and let's see who's the third person up here. Let's see.
You can't recenter yourself up here.
No, don't recenter yourself on the stage. Yes, that's very bad. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull back the bridges. We have everybody up here. Let's see. What do we have here? We have House Party. I've been a member of AltspaceVR long.
My microphone may be too sensitive. Sorry, guys.
A little bit.
That's okay. No, you're fine. You got a little bit of feedback. We'll work around it.
Okay.
All right. So how long have you been a member of AltspaceVR?
Unofficially, maybe about 2.5 weeks, but the last
2.5 weeks, so you're still fresh. You hear that, guys? You got a fresh one. This is going to be good. All right. How about you, Flips? How long have you been a member of AltspaceVR? It's been a while.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Okay. Well, we'll just add some seasoning. It'll work out. All right. Let's see. How about you, Matt? How long have you been a member of AltspaceVR? Okay, you're muted again. Again, you're gonna want to press that raise hand button for me again, so that it's turned blue. Make sure it's turned blue, Matt. I'm gonna put you on megaphone again. All right, good. Are you gonna want to stay unmuted so that we can hear you there? Okay, you're not unmuting. That's. We'll try this one more time. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get somebody else. All right, let's see, Matt. You're now unmuted.
Solid.
Let's see how that work. No, you're not willing. Okay. That's going to be an issue. All right, anybody else press the raise hand button? And we'll get somebody else up here because Matt's not a talker, which is fine. We're going to have to try that. Let's see. So we got Pocky. Let's try Pocky. All right, Pocky, you're on the air. We're going to bring you up. We're going to extend the bridges and only Pocky come up. All right.
Okay.
All right, Matt, I'm going to have to ask you to go back in the crowd section there if you don't mind. All right, Pocky, come on up here. Nice jacket.
All right.
By the way.
Thank you.
I think my friend's going to like that. Come on up here. This is good. How long have you been a member of AltspaceVR?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. All right, so you're still fresh. That's good. All right, if you guys will join me up on this top level, take either ramp up here. And what I'd like you to do, and again, you guys have checked in with Sharky, right? That's important. Stand on one of these X's, right? And what you want to do is once you have your position set, looks like you're in the middle here, Flips, just press here the consent button, a minor formality that we have to do for our insurance company. All right, just press that button there. All right. Oh, no. I warned him. I asked him to check in. You guys heard me, right? I said check in with Sharky first, didn't I? All right. He's coming back in. Don't worry, reincarnation is a thing. House, you're going to want to click on Sharky's head there and put in your AltspaceVR username. All right? In order to be a contestant. In the meantime, somebody else that's checked in with Sharky, please press that raise hand button. Let's see. We have, Matt's from Zelda. Zelda. Let's see. Zelda, you're on the air. We got you, Zelda. Gonna bring out the bridges out here. Zelda, come on up here. Let's see, you're gonna come up this side. That's cool. We'll do that. All right. Wait till it's fully extended here. All right. Now come on up, Zelda. Come on, cool name. I used to love that game. That was great. I don't know if that's what you're named after, but it's still a cool name. All right. So we're gonna pull back. How long have you been a member of AltspaceVR, Zelda? Let's see. Microphone's open. I'm not hearing you. Anybody else hearing Zelda? That's these technical issues.
No.
I don't hear her.
I don't hear her either. All right, this is going to be a problem, Zelda. I'm sorry. We're going to need to try somebody else. Anyone who wants to come up, raise hand again. But you hear her?
I thought I heard something.
No, I don't hear either. Could have been somebody else. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else do we have? Let's try, Actually, I'm going to try Zelda one more time. Zelda. Any luck there, Zelda? No? Going? No, Zelda. Okay. All right, so let's try, let's see, Kiwi, you're on the air. Can we hear you, Kiwi? Let's test your microphone first. We'll have to go through this again. All right, let's see. Okay, and I'm being told that my voice is breaking up like I'm underwater, which is kind of funny because we are at the bottom of the ocean.
You are
Anybody else
underwater.
hear me clearly?
It's
Yeah, I
breaking
know.
up.
Thank you.
You're pretty choppy.
You
I'm
were a
pretty
little
shocked.
choppy.
Like
All right,
I
so
can
what
I
we're
can
gonna do is
understand.
You know
I'm
what?
going to extend these bridges here, right? And let's see if we can get. Well, I'll re-enter the space. We'll get that worked out. But let's see. Let's try Peacebird. Peacebird, you're on the air. You got. Do we have you, Peacebird? Where are you, Peacebird? Going once.
I'm there.
Peacebird. No. Okay. So we Kiwi on the stage here. Kiwi, you're gonna need to press that raise
Hey,
hand button
you
again.
welcome me to the stage. Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Cool. All right. Just hang on 1 second here. We're gonna get this worked out. Oh, I re-entered to get the voice quality straight again. We are a work in progress. So
Oh, where'd you go?
He's
Am I supposed
I
re-entering.
needed to re-enter because
He
of the audio
vaporized.
quality.
He's swimming back down to the stage again. So hang tight.
Oh, should I just stay there?
Wait, hear the music.
wow, I'm hearing the theme music. Whoever pressed that theme music, that's a really good idea. All right, let's see. All right, I'm not seeing the bridges fully extended. Wow, we really got things going way wrong here today. All right, let's get this thing going just right. So we're gonna
Yeah,
get
that's
this
why it's
worked
called a
out.
rehearsal.
All right, who we got on stage here? We got Peacebird. All right, let me check my panel here and make sure that you're on Mega Peaceful. Are you on Megaphone here? Let's see.
Yep, I
Peacebird,
think so.
yeah. All right, awesome,
Yes.
awesome. All right, so this could work.
Yes.
Why don't you head up on that ramp and step on that yellow X on the top and press that consent button if you wouldn't mind. Well, I take my fly mode off here. Here we go. Excellent. All right, very good. All right, so now we're
these
gonna try
sharks
to
are hungry.
pull these bridges back right here. Yeah. Oh, great, wonderful. Now I can't press the buttons. This is just going so fabulous. You guys are gonna have to bear with us a second. You know, again, if you check in the system,
Oh!
you didn't check it in with Sharky. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
All I
read my
did was
battle, get
consent.
everything straight. All right.
What
Now,
the
Peacebird,
hell?
what I need you to do for me, if you would,
I'm coming
be so
back.
kind. That's cool. I'm going to come right back. All right. Everybody bear with us. But Peacebird, please check in with Sharky by clicking on his head. Take a look over here. You see Sharky right here next to the podium? Right? Click on his
Oh, yeah.
head and enter AltSpace username. Not your display name, but the name you log into AltSpace with, or else we won't be able to distribute your prize. I'm going to be right back because right now I can't press the
Michael,
buttons
do
right
you
now.
want me
There's
to close
limitation
the
with AltSpace.
bridge? It looks like I can press the button.
You shouldn't be able to. You might be because you have moderator, but don't interact. Just be a guest for now. Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay,
All right,
now I
all right, hang
Now
on.
go
We'll
to
get
my
this
X.
settled. We're gonna get this settled. All right, here we go.
Okay, wish me luck.
So press the red button.
You're
to consent.
Wait for
good.
it.
I'm pressing
Wait
the
for
red
it.
button. I love you guys. Goodbye.
It'll be okay. It's okay.
Oh, I made
Oh,
it.
you're good.
There he is.
Give me a moment.
Let's get some emojis.
Round of
Let's get
applause.
some emojis for him.
Hey, thank you. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Okay.
So I wonder which one of us tastes better.
Mm.
I mean, I'm nice and aged, you know.
I'm named after a snack. I'm named after a
Ooh.
Japanese chocolate
Ooh.
snack.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
I don't know. Do
I
they
am
like
a
chocolate?
bird. I am a bird.
Bird.
Everyone loves a bird.
I think they want the meat. I think they want the meat on the bird.
I don't know, Flips. I don't know.
What? Yo, wait.
All
Uh, do-
right,
do-
everybody.
There he
Everybody had
is.
one of those
Welcome
days.
back.
Everybody have had one of
Is
those
he back?
days where everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Well, this looks like it's one of them. All right, let's see. I'm gonna fly on in here and see how that works. All right, very cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to let's see where the bridges are here. Let's see. Do we have buttons? Do we have buttons? Yes, we do. All right, excellent. All right, we're pulling the bridges back. All right, we got a contestant set up here. You guys, are any of you nervous up there?
Slightly.
Yeah, I've just
Slightly.
got eaten already.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that didn't work out well. All right, so what we're gonna do, all right, is just to make you feel a little bit more secure. We're gonna raise up these glass enclosures here, make you feel a little bit tucked in and secure. Now, the way our
Oh,
game works
yeah.
is we are going to be asking all of you questions. Now, these questions you do not have to answer correctly. You just need to convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. Easy, right? All right, so that's it. So just entertain our audience, and maybe you'll
God.
survive this. All right,
my
so what
God.
we're going to do, we're going to go into our first round here. Now, in round one, all right, the audience has the ability to vote. Now, below each contestant, you're going to see their name, all right? And what you can do is you can click on their name to increase their vote. You can change your vote at any time. Flips, I got to warn you, any attempts to escape the enclosure will result in disqualification. All right. So now what we're going to do is our first contestant, Peace Bird, we're going to be asking you a question. All right. And what's going to happen is now, if the audience likes your answer, they could vote for you by pressing on your nameplate. All right. Now, remember, you can change your vote at any time. So let's say that when we ask Flips the question, his answer is more entertaining. And you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't voted for Peace Bird. He looks like Shark, dude. All right. What you can do is then vote for Flips, and the numbers will change until we lock in the voting. Okay. So now this first question we're going to ask is, some of you have noticed out this window, you can see off in the distance the Ravenhall Sea Lab. They do a lot of important research there. Most of our event features and all of our, toys that we have in our events and stuff, some of our special effects and event concepts come from that Sea Lab and the important work that they do there. All right, now in that Sea Lab is a doctor, one of our lead research scientists, all right, and his name is Dr. Starling. Now, Dr. Starling is known for firing his lab assistants fairly regularly. He does it at least once a week. And without fail, last week, he again fired his lab assistant. And now, Peace Bird, we'd like to know why this lab assistant was fired.
Well, everyone knows at an aquarium, you do not feed baby fish to the bigger fish. However,
Well, probably bad form, yeah. Yeah, probably bad form. Okay.
That shark in tank 3 is very convincing.
Yes.
He can pretty much talk anyone into anything.
Wow.
And
okay.
The baby fish was a little off color, blah blah blah. Long story. He convinced the guy the baby fish is gone. End of story.
Wow. You know what? It sounds like Peace Bird was there, right? Peace Bird, were you that lab assistant? That's like 2 questions, but I got to know. Was it you that got fired? Possibly.
Well, I knew the guy very well. Let's put it that way.
Well, that explains it. All right, now we're going to move on to contestant number 2, Flips for Days. Flips, let me ask you, last week when that research assistant was fired, right? Do you have any idea why that lab assistant might have been fired? Okay, we're not hearing you there. Okay, let's see if you may have muted yourself. Let's see if you can get back on the air here. Let's see. Participation, Flips. Yes, we got to put you back on megaphone. Flips. There you go.
Sorry, my old roommate walked into my door.
It's totally fine. It happens.
So this guy, he's walking around, he's pushing this cart. Now, unknowingly, this cart had boxes filled with uranium, actually. Uranium
wow.
and then radioactive rocks. So he's walking by. Floor's wet, and he's right next to a tank of manta rays. So he's going by, slips, knocks the thing into the water, and the fish, they just grow. They start growing.
Wow.
Their tails now have laser beams on them. So they're going around the water. They're destroying the place. The owner of the lab or whatever comes in the room, sees it. His foot gets shot off by the laser beams or something.
Wow.
And he pulls out his death ray, right? Just shoots the manta ray. It's like, dude, you just wasted a manta ray. I mean, he takes the guy who knocked the stuff into the water, throws him into a pod, shoots him in the water. He's now floating somewhere. So
I had no idea the answers were going to be so involved. This is great. All right. Now, Pocky. Now, same question. All right. We want to know.
Sure.
You got a lot. Listen, you got a lot to follow there, but don't worry. You already have one vote, and you haven't even spoken yet. Okay.
Yes.
All right, you see that number 1? All right.
Yep.
So now we're going to ask you, why was that lab assistant fired?
So, as entertaining as the other stories might be here, the truth is the cardinal rule of the microwave in the break room was violated. There was fish microwaved in the microwave, and that's the reason.
That sounds
That's
messy.
the true reason. I'm telling you the truth. It was plain as simple as that. No microwaving fish. That's it.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now, everybody, is still have another moment to vote, but we are going to be locking in our votes, and then we're going to see how our contestants did. Okay. So you have another chance to get your vote in,
please.
and now the vote is locked. Let's see how we did. All right. We have. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. This has never happened before. This is interesting.
Send them both
All of
down.
you guys. No. All of you guys actually are safe. We have no clear loser here. right? So you guys are
All right,
actually going to get to
all
move
right.
on to
Thank you
round
very
2.
much,
and we actually
everyone.
don't have to call up any from the audience, and we'll pick up a little
I
bit of
love
time.
you
So this
guys.
is actually a good thing. Now you're going to
Love
notice
you
that
guys.
all of our contestants' colors on their name tags have changed.
Sweating a bit.
And this is because they've moved on to the next round. We're now in round 2, and everybody here right now is safe. Okay, this is good. This is interesting. This is where the tension happens, people. This is the magic. This is the sport of Shark Time. And why are we here? To feed a shark.
Feed
So
the
let's
shark.
do that. Right now, my friends are
The
hungry.
shark.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm getting a text message that somebody didn't get a chance to vote. If you do have any trouble voting, what you can do is restart the app. That can work. So you'll get a chance to do that. All right. So now, let's see. Now, our next question. Let's start with contestant number 3. So, Pocky's going to get a chance to start out first. Let's clear our voting panel here, and Pocky's going to go first here. Now, it's said by many sailors and pirates that the bottom of the sea, they refer to it as Davy Jones's locker. Now, we've all had lockers in like high school or maybe work, and if we were to look in your locker or one of the lockers that you've had in your life or had access to, what would we find inside?
You would find a copy of Finding Nemo, where we all learned that fish are friends.
Wow. Okay, he's keeping with the theme. I see what you're doing there, Pucky. He's trying to win you audience, trying to win you over by sticking with this whole aquatic thing. It's a very good strategy. I like that. All right, now flips. All right, same question. If we were to look in your locker, what would we find?
I'm gonna be completely honest here. A lot of athlete's foot dry spray. It's pretty bad, man.
Okay. All right. Wow, I don't see your number going up, Flips. It looks like our audience isn't fond of fungus.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. We have Peace Bird. Same question. If we looked in your locker, what would we find?
Unfortunately, I left my locker open and there's nothing left.
There's nothing left. All right, so there's been a theft. Okay. All right, so now take a moment to consider the answer to our contestants, and get your vote in. And what we're going to do
That's
now
what my
is
kids tell me.
we're going to lock our votes in, and we're going to see how our contestants did. All right, we have. Let's see. Oh wow, Pokey did really well. All right, it's happened again though. We don't have a clear winner. All right, I mean, yes, Pocky won. Actually, technically, the way we should probably do this is consider the two of you. All right, but since we are short on time, we are going to let you guys advance. All right, to the next round, and we'll see how you do. All right, because technically there are two ways. Listen, there has been some feedback that the rules of Shark Time aren't exactly clear, and you know what? I was told that sometimes it comes off being a little unfair, but you know what we've learned? What we came out of that research center over there is that we learned that life on the bottom of the ocean, it isn't fair, right? It isn't. Sometimes a shark's got to eat a boot. Sometimes got to eat a tin can just to get by, right? So life's not fair at the bottom of the ocean. So sometimes the rules will be a little less defined here. But we are going to move into round 3. All right. Now in round 3, all right, and this will hopefully determine our winner today. It'd be weird if we had 3 winners. That's a lot of prizes to give away. Let's see. Now we have been developing for some time. How many of you have been to the Ravenhall Flight Academy and had a chance to fly our talent ships? All right. So see some hands go up. All right, cool. We're working on another vehicle, a submarine, that's going to shuttle people to and from our event. And so after the event, we'll take people out, and we'll go up and you'll see what we've got being built at the top landmass up there on that island. And while we're developing this sub, I've been wondering. All right, and we'll start with you, contestant number 1, Peace Bird. How did you get here today? We're at the bottom of the ocean, man. Our sub isn't finished. How did you get down here? We want to know.
Well, I went over to camp, get to the bottom of the ocean, and they have some gear there that you can borrow that allows you to hold your breath longer than a whale, which is very impressive. Wow. So, yeah, I inserted that, and I got down there via that channel. I do have to return it, so I am running out of time here. So I'm sorry.
Wow, you know what? You got, just for that spiel, you got 6 votes. I'm feeling good about you, Peacebird. I think you got what it takes. All right, the tension is on. Flips, what do you got for us? How did you get down to here to join?
For those who don't know, I'm actually related to Aquaman, the pink-haired thirst people.
Good answer.
But
like that.
Instead of a trident, I just have a regular spear. I'm like his cousin, so I control wildlife on land. He's water, but so I called up my cousin Aquaman, and he sent me 2 goldfish. Now these goldfish, they're 10 feet tall each. I have rope on in their mouths like reins on a horse, and they just drag me down here.
Wow. That's very coy of you.
Yes.
Anybody? Okay. All right.
I
So,
must have
let's.
floundered. He's got more than me. Oh,
There you go. All right, Pocky, same question. All right, we haven't finished our submarine yet, so we're wondering, how did you get down
she hasn't
here and
even
join
said
us?
anything. She's got 3 votes. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I know.
Earlier,
They just like the look of him. He's got that jacket.
It's a green jacket.
all right. Yep, that's right. It's all about the jacket. Okay, so earlier
That's right.
today, I was in the campfire. I spent way too much time in the campfire, and I was looking through the grass. And what did I find? If you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll know what this is. I found gillyweed. Gillyweed
Wow.
lets you breathe underwater. I took that out of my pocket when I saw your event. I chucked it down like it was a piece of Pocky. I ate it, swam down the ocean, and here I am.
All right. For those, while you guys settle your votes, for those of you who are not aware, you'll see Ravenhall floating up in the air. This is like we air our events on YouTube, and I'm really hoping that Harry Potter reference wasn't a copyright violation of any kind. Right?
Oh,
That
yeah.
could ruin us before
It's
we even
all fine.
begin. All right, but so
all fine.
hopefully, let's see. We're gonna lock in our votes. See how we did. Let's lock in our votes here. All right, now the votes are locked in. Let's see what we have. Okay, we've got
Locked in.
3. All right, let's flips. I got some. Well, let me ask you.
I
this.
love
Do
you
you have
people.
anybody you want us to
I
contact?
love you people.
Not my parents.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well,
My
I
best
do
buddy
have some good
Christian.
news,
He's
though.
in Greenville.
I have some good news for you, Flips.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet my friend Buster right now.
Bet.
Are you ready to meet Buster? Or let's
Oh,
have
no.
this happen.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Buster.
Here we go. Let's see.
Buster.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Your
why-
accent was falling. How did that happen?
That,
Okay. All right. Wait a minute.
Again.
No, this is less satisfying. Let's try this again.
oh, wait.
Flip.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh!
All right.
Wait.
Okay. Now, some of you
Missed
may
him
have
again.
noticed the seasoning that came out. Now, listen, that's not what you think it is. All right. When we first started this event, the admins expressed some concerns about that. We do not use the B word here. That is seasoning, because some of the Altspace people, you may have noticed them going around with those green tags above their head. You know, it leaves kind of a minty aftertaste, I'm told. So we put in that seasoning. That's all that is. So don't worry about it. Okay, everybody, we are actually a little bit over on time here. All right. So what we're going to do is you'll notice that we have this cake here. Now, our friend who was just a contestant, Flips, is one of our Ravenhall regulars. And he's having a birthday tomorrow, and we want to acknowledge it by wishing him a happy birthday. All right, so what we're going to do is we'd like to take a picture here. But before we do, let's announce our winner. Let's see, we've got 5 and 4. All right, so Pocky, I don't know how to put this. Fang really is looking forward to meeting you. Really, really. All right, let's try that now. Here we go. All right.
No.
Pocky.
There
There you go. All right, now, Bird, no panic. That's not what it looks like.
You
That's
were
seasoning,
nice.
people. All right,
Sorry.
Peace Bird, I've got some good news. You're going to be our winner today. So what we're going to do is we're going to release you from your glass enclosure here. All right, let's see here.
Feed him.
There we are.
Feed him.
All right, now what you're going to, if you come on down here and join me, all right, we're going to take a picture with you that's going to go on our Twitter so we can announce you as our winner. And in a couple of days or so, you're going to get a friend request from Sharky himself. And if you accept that friend request, you're going to receive one of these prize mugs. Okay? If you stand by that mug over there, we'll take your picture right over there. Stand in front of the mug there and face me so we can get your picture all set up here. All right. And on 3, I want you to say shark time. In 3, 2, 1, shark time.
Shark
There we go.
time.
All right, excellent. Oh, we got you with the hand emoji too. All right, that's nice. It's going to go out on our Twitter so we can announce you as our winner. All right, now, in the meantime, if everyone would like to come up here, we are going to be taking a photo in front of this cake here so we can wish Flips the happiest of birthdays. Okay, so if everybody just comes over here, we'll maybe light the candle. The performance guy might get a little bit choppy in here. Let's see if we're going. Morgan, are you ready with the candle? Morgan, you still here? Did we lose you? There you are. Here
I'm
we go.
here.
All right,
Just
Flips, go in front of that
one
cake, man. We're
second.
going to need you to blow out
Hey,
the candle.
He's on my peeps.
It might get a little
Love you
choppy
guys.
for. We're going to try this out and see how it works. You know, as Pokey's hand goes
Big
on
and boy.
fire.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you.
All right, and after this event is over, we usually head out to the Ravenhall
Big
Flight
G.
Academy to teach you guys how to
Big
fly. We're going to do
You're
that
the
in just a
man.
moment. All right, there we
You're
go.
the man.
Coming.
There we
Flips,
go.
his
Here
head
it
is on
comes. We're
fire.
going to light that candle up. All right,
Here
let
we
me
go.
get a picture
Hold
of this as soon as
on,
that
hold on.
candle's in place. All right,
Sorry.
everybody.
I am the king.
Here
All
we
right, 3. All right, let me take this picture here, and then everybody just shout out happy birthday when I get down there. Let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday.
Happy
There we
birthday!
Happy
There we go.
birthday.
Awesome. All right, cool. Now, Flips, do me a favor. Try to blow out that candle. Maybe we can give you a little help. Let's all go blow out that candle there. Ready? All right, get down there, get in position, get ready. Get ready, blow out that candle. Here we go. Everybody blow that candle out. There we go. All right, happy birthday, Flip. That's awesome. All right, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be calling in, we're going to be going out to the airlock to go to the Ravenhall Flight Academy up at the surface. And if you guys want to join me there to learn how to fly or ask questions, you totally can. And, and let's head on out. So some theme music going here. Let's get the portal open. Head on out, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Thanks, bro. All right, here we go.